Hello again, Kiss nerds. It's Monkey Mid here for another roundup of Kiss bootlegs. Today I'm going to continue with the CDs, and we'll see where we get to. Anyway, Peter's asked me if he can join us again. I said you can join us if you shut up and don't whinge all the time, because you're a constant moaner. So he's going to join us, but he's not going to say a single word. So let's get on with it then, shall we? First up, Kiss Destroy Demos. Well, the title kind of like says it all, really, doesn't it? It's demos from the Destroyer album. You've got rough mixes or unreleased tracks. I think one of the unreleased tracks on here is one of Peter's compositions. It's None of Your Business, I think it's called. We've also got here a few outtakes and assorted demos, but basically it's the Destroyer stuff. Got a picture of Eric Carr there. A bit insulting, isn't it? As he didn't play on the Destroyer album, but anyway, there you go. Kind of like the wrong period, but doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's Destroyer demos. I'll show you the front here. There's the back. There we go. And there's the inside. All very nice. A nice picture of Gene from 1980. Wrong again. But there you go. That's Destroyer demos. Next up we have demos from the Attic. Again, this is just demos from Kiss's period in the 70s and the 80s, I believe. You've got some live stuff as well, remixes, instrumentals from The Elder, and loads of stuff on here. I Was Made for Loving You on here, like the piano version, whatever that is. I haven't played these for a long time, but anyway, that's demos from the Attic. Nice picture from 1977 here. Looks like from Tokyo, I think. That's the front. That is the back. A nice picture there, 1980, with Eric Carr there. Very nice. And that's the inside. That's obviously, you know that picture. That's from obviously Wicked Lester. Looking younger there, isn't you? Sort of thing. Oh, yeah. And a printed disc. A bit boring, but it's kind of like it's straight to the point. Demos from the Attic. There you go. That's that one. Next up, we have this one is The Last Kiss. I don't know why it's called The Last Kiss, but there you go. It's got a lot of Ace stuff on here when he was with Fraley's Comet, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying to look here. In fact, there's a lot of Ace Frehley stuff on here, and which is cool. Seeing as he's my favourite member of the band, it's a cool CD to have. It's got some stuff here from Love Gun album as well, some demos like Shock Me, Christine 16. So, but there you go, nice picture here from 1977. That's the front and that's the back of it. There we go. And there you go, nice pictures there. This was when you were good, back in 77. You rocked. Don't rock so much now, do you? Anyway, moving on. Right, The Lost Solo Treasures. This one is basically demos and outtakes from Kiss solo albums by Gene, Ace, Peter and Paul. We've got about 3 or 4 tracks from each member of the band, this one. So there's some unreleased stuff as well, which is quite interesting. Anyway, that's The Lost Treasures. Not the most interesting cover, but it's okay. So that's the front. That's the back. And there you have it. Just a very plain printed label. And it's funny, when people ask me about the solo albums, like, which is your favourite? It's very difficult to say, really. I like them all. They all got their own character. They all got their own sound, their own individuality. So for me to say which is the favourite one, I like them all. I even like Peter's, and Peter's was the one that no one really liked. But I like it, dude. So there you go. All good albums. If you haven't got them, get them all. Moving on. Right. This one is, what's this one called? Golden Thrashers. Golden Thrashers, this one. It's a nice reunion picture there from 1996. And Golden Thrashers, a lot of this is actually from Wicked Lester stuff, pre-Kiss stuff. So there's Wicked Lester, there's a few sort of other bits and pieces on here. Some Ace stuff as well. But yeah, lots of demos. The thing with these demo CDs, these bootleg CDs, a lot of them are kind of like the same. Lots of tracks are more or less the same. Not more or less the same, but there are a lot of tracks that have been doubled up, sort of thing. So you get a lot of Ace Frehley stuff, Frehley's Comet stuff on these CDs. But anyway, that's the front. That's the back. And let's open it up. There you have it. That is Golden Thrashers. Very nice picture on the front. Right, moving on, we have here Feel Like Heaven. Again, just a load of demos and stuff. Quite a nice picture on the front here. I think this might have been used for an album, like a compilation Japanese album. I'm not sure. I think it's called Chikara or something. They use this kind of design, but I can't remember. I've got too much stuff. I've got too many bits and pieces by Kiss. I've got loads and loads of stuff. I can't remember everything. So. But anyway, that's the front of it. What's on here is you got stuff like Let's Put the X in Sex. Funny enough, I do actually quite like that song. It's a guilty pleasure, but it's got a remix of that. It's got Dirty Living remix. I Was Made for Loving You remix. Lots of remixes on here, long versions, kind of like things like that, and some Peter Criss demos as well. One called Jenny Lee, which I'm sure we know about. But there you go. So that Feels Like Heaven. That's the back there. Very nice. And there you go. Nice picture of Eric Carr there. Rest in peace. There you go. Next up, There's Nothing Better. I think this one is kind of like a lot of live stuff on here, bits and pieces. Let's have a quick look. I don't know if it says anything on here. Yeah, it's got stuff like New Year's Eve, Dick Clark's New Year's Eve special. You've got demos on here. You've got acoustic versions. Oh dear, Reason to Live, Bang Bang You and My Way demos from 1987, the Crazy Nights album. We'll move on. God of Thunder, Come and Love Me. That's all like the unplugged stuff, so that's pretty cool. So There's Nothing Better. This one's worth having. A nice picture on the front there from 1974. That's the back, and here we have that's a really nice picture of that actually from 1973, 74. But there you go. Next up we have Deadly Demos. Again, it's just all demos, unreleased tracks, remixes. I'll just give you a quick rundown of it. Well, so I Was Made for Loving You, long version. Let's Put the X in Sex mega mix. Some Gene stuff on here. That's a track called It's Gonna Be Alright. I haven't heard that for a long time. Hide Your Heart, Nowhere to Run. Just a lot of demos, rough mixes. It's a bit of a boring picture, but it's okay. That's the front, and here is the back. That's a better picture actually. I would have put that one on the front myself. And then, now that is actually quite a nice printed label disc, so from 74. Very nicely done. There you go. And that's Deadly Demos. Moving on, we have Kiss and Ace demos. So more Kiss demos, remixes, more Ace demos, and from stuff like from Frehley's Comet. And a lot of this is also Wicked Lester stuff, pre-Kiss stuff. So got Flaming Youth. I'll tell you what we have got on here, which is one of my favourite songs, and I wish Ace did put it on one of his albums. That's Audio Video. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that song by Ace. He did it around 84, 85. He wrote that song, but it never got released onto any of his Frehley's Comet albums. Try and get hold of it if you can. It's a fantastic song. Audio Video. It's one of my favourite songs. But anyway, that's the front of it. That's the back on the Dynasty period. And there you go. That's the inside. There you go. Very nice. Next up, we have the Demo Collection, original title. The Demo Collection, again, it's just loads of... Actually, it's got stuff from the Alive 2 demos. On side 4 of the Alive 2 album, it was 5 studio tracks on there. And but the 5 on here are actually like demos or outtake versions, and they're quite interesting to listen to, sort of thing. And you got Love Gun demos on here, and you got the first album. You got stuff like Cold Gin, Strutter, Juice, all demos from 73, 74, 73 actually. Reason to Live demo. Bang Bang You, we don't really care about those, do we? No. But anyway, that's Kiss, the demo collection. Nice 76 picture there. I think that one's taken from the Empire State, New York. Well, I think I told you before, Ace was pretty drunk. What were you? Were you pretty high or not? I don't think you were with it either, really. No. But anyway, that's the inside there. Very nice. I don't know if there's a picture actually on there. There you go, picture of Gene there. And that's the back of it. Nice picture of Ace from early 77. There you go. Right, next up we have Looking In at Kiss. Again, this one I believe is a lot of TV shows. It's got stuff from in 1982, I believe, they appeared on a show called Fridays Live. They did 3 tracks from that. They did The Oath, I, and A World Without Heroes. That was really cool. I'm sure you've seen it on video or DVD. But this is on audio here. And I believe it's got Dick Clark's New Year's Eve special and just sort of live tracks and various bits and pieces. That's the inside there. I can see a picture there of them from the Elder period. Elder period's always interesting, I find. There we go. And that's Looking In at Kiss. Next up we have this one is called Music from the Wasteland. Again, it's a lot of demos and stuff. What have we got? Back Into My Arms, that's Ace Frehley's Comet. Jenny Lee, that's Peter Criss. Back on the Streets, sort of like Billy Vincent stuff and all that. So there's a load of mixture, more sort of like the solo era of these guys when they left Kiss. So quite a nice picture on the front. I think these were from the comics. Were they Psycho Circus? I can't remember. I think I bought a few, but a bit rubbish really. So, but anyway, that's the front. That is the back, and that is the inside. Let's just see what picture is on there. I should have done that for the others actually, taking the pictures out. There you go. I'll take the disc out to show you the pictures. There we go. Very nice. Right, next. Now this is something a bit different. This one is now what's this one called? Phantom of the Opera. You can't escape his kiss. There you go. This was when Paul Stanley decided that the theatre was a good idea to get into. So he did Phantom of the Opera. I believe it was done in Canada, one of the theatres out there. I don't quite know where. I kind of like lost a little bit of interest in that sort of thing, you know. For me, if you're either into music or you're into theatre, I know it's good to sort of like, you know, be open-minded about these things, but Paul Stanley and Phantom of the Opera, I don't think it was that great. But there you go. This is kind of like the audio version of it. So that's Paul Stanley and Phantom of the Opera. That's the back there. And there we go. Picture there of Paul. Anyway, buddy, stick to music. Music you know best. Right, next we have Secret Kisses. This is basically a compilation of shows from like 79 right up to 94, I believe. Up to 92 actually, up to Detroit. It's got stuff from Houston 77, the legendary Houston 77 concert. And we also got Detroit 76, San Francisco 75, all the classic concerts that were on the Kissology DVDs and the stuff you've seen before. Not that interesting, but I like the cover. I've always liked this Dynasty photo shoot. I think it looks really colourful, it just looks cool, very nice. So that's the front, that is the back, and there you go. Right, last one before I run out of time. Carnival Souls, it's like an early session of it. It's a demo, not so much demos, but just a rough mix of Carnival Souls. Completely wrong picture from 76, I don't know why, but there you go. And on the back, that is it, from 96. So it's completely wrong pictures, wrong everything, but really nice pictures, but just doesn't relate to the CD. There you go. So that's Carnival Lost Souls. Right, guys, I'm starting to run out of time and I'm getting really hot in here, so I'm going to go out in the garden and cool off a little bit, and I will see you very soon. Thank you very much for tuning in. Adios, guys.